Gundam Astray Red Frame build. Episode 1. Gundam Astray Red Frame. Unboxing.
Okay, so hello everybody, and welcome to the Gundam Astray Red Frame build. So this is the unboxing of my very first Gundam. I guess they call it Gunpla. Is that the correct terminology? But yeah, that's it. I just took a gander at the instruction manual and all this bagged plastic. Don't know what to say at this point, other than let's take a look closely at the instruction manual. At this point, I'm beginning to realize that, hold on a second, I think 90% of the instructions are in Japanese. But anyway, I kind of knew that, but didn't think it would be as disconcerting at first. But trying to understand here the logic through the pictures, and it seems you have identifying numbers and what you call the sprues.
Light unit 01-1.
Okay,
Part B2.
let's just jump in here and look for sprue B. And here it is, all wrapped up, and it looks like there's some decals. And there they are, some decals. Look at those later. But yeah, let's get to cutting out this B2. Or I guess at this stage we're identifying part B2. Oh yeah, this is a weird kind of rubbery polyethylene. I don't know what kind of plastic it is, but yeah, flexible.
Light unit 01-1. Part B2. Clip.
At this stage, in the instructions there are some visual cues as to where to cut, and it seems anywhere on these attachment pieces. And I don't know if anybody has seen the Metal Earth build I've been doing before this. Those are the side clippers I have from that Metal Earth toolkit. But, anyway, I clip that out and am examining. Cleaning it up a little, and I'll have to. At this point, I didn't quite figure out, or didn't quite know. I thought, how did they get those red parts attached to it? Anyway, I'm guessing they assembled those after. Put the red parts, the red plastic, into the white plastic parts, and assembled it for you. Anyway, there's the instruction manual there. You can see the pink parts. Articulated, very articulated. This was something the salesperson said to me about the RG, the real grade models. But anyway, there's a lot of information.
Light unit 01-1. Parts D19 and G118. Identify.
Okay, so looking at these little small pictures, I'll eventually abandon looking at this and just go right to the to those plastic parts on the tree. But sure, there we go. Opening up bag after bag of plastic parts, which after a while you get pretty familiar which ones are which. And I didn't really show part D19 getting cut out for some reason. Lost the footage. It happens. But here, this is part G118, which is
Leg unit 01-1, part G118.
Clipping. Yeah, this is I guess we're building the foot. This is like the bottom part of his foot, let's say. But anyway, this is where I will
Leg unit 01-1, parts D19 and G118. Assemble to part B2.
That's a mouthful. Yeah. This is the first connection. Okay. Look at that. No glue needed for these models, and you just basically snap them together. Look at that. And voila. So, yeah. Did I mention this is the very first Gunpla model I've ever put together, so I'm amazed. If you made thousands of these yourself, you're probably, I don't know, why would you be watching this? Maybe you're just curious, but I suppose this video is really for people who've never built one of these before and are wondering, should I build one?
Leg unit 01-2, parts G116 and G115. Identify.
This part,
Leg unit 01-2, parts G116 and G115. Clip.
But in combat, who are you? I am Subutai, thief and archer. I am Hakenin, the great order of Kailat. So what are you doing here? Dinner for wolf.
So clipping that part out in the instruction manual.
Part G116. Assemble to part G115.
You too big to be a thief.
This part you have to make sure you get the orientation right. In the instruction manual you will see how to do that, but I think with these it's hard to, I think they fit in only one way, so it's like a bit of a jigsaw puzzle, and once you get it right, so put those two parts together, G116 and G115, then assemble to part B2.
Assemble to part B2. Leg unit 01-2, part D18. Clip.
So, clipping away. Leg unit 01-2. Dash 2. You see that dash 2? Yeah, progress. Progress, people.
Leg unit 01-2, part G117. Clip.
Now, this, there's not a lot of gray parts on this model. The predominant colors are white and red. That's why I picked it out, actually. It's what caught my eye, that red and white. Cool. But, of course, I am going to figure out eventually ways to clean it up.
01-2, part D18. Assemble to part B2.
So I just put that top part on.
Leg unit 01-2. Part G117. Assemble to part B2.
And this part just kind of slides in like so, and they all fit perfectly together. And I think there you go. His right foot complete. Let's put that over there.
Leg unit 01-2. Part D12. Clip.
Here's some more attachments to part B2, which is the, I guess, the skeleton, as they call it, the articulated frame in which all of these plastic parts will be attached. So make sure you're cutting out the right one, but
Leg unit 01-2. Part E1 of D2. Clip.
okay. And yeah, be careful which ones you clip out because they are left and right, so you can keep track of those. But as I mentioned before, with these models, they all, most of the time, they only go in a certain way, so you can figure out, or you know when you got it right. So.
Leg unit 01-2. Part D13. Assemble to part B2.
So it's pretty straightforward, this build, I have to admit. You just kind of fit those nubs on, and it's a male-female kind of connection. You know what I mean? We'll keep this G-rated, folks. Anyway, right. So attaching the parts
Leg unit 01-2.
to B2.
Part D13. Assemble to part B2.
And what amazes me, or what is amazing me, when I'm putting this together and seeing, like, there's like detail on parts that get covered with other detailed parts. It's weird.
Leg unit 01-2. Part E1. Assemble to part B2.
There's only, when you look at it, you wouldn't know that underneath that piece of plastic is more detailed plastic. But anyway.
Leg unit 01-2. Part E1. Assemble to part B2.
There you go. It looks so cool. I mean, I have to admit. And beginning to see that whole snapping together. Look at that. Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, wait. Nope, falling apart. But not bad. Come on. Look at that. And it's only like 50% complete. There's another like 6 parts to stick on this thing.
Leg unit 01-3. Part A12 and A13. Clip.
Cool. Still cutting open some bags. This would be, oh, yes, screw A. This one's weird. It's got like different colors attached to it. Anyway, it's kind of cool. You've got the numbers right there, so like a typical model kit. But this stuff is really like heavier or better grade plastic, I suppose, than what you might be used to getting if you... I've only ever built kind of like those cheapo Revel. Maybe a Tamiya model, like a plane or a boat or something.
Part D26.
This is
Clipped.
the first time I've ever actually spent a lot of money on a plastic model kit. It's like $40. Anyway, what I'm doing here is my way of cleaning up all that extra plastic that's left over after you've clipped it out. And that's just with an X-Acto knife or alpha knife.
01-3. Part A13. Assembled to 01-2.
Wow. So, yeah. Plastic on plastic. Parts, building, layering. Layering. That's a good word to use.
01-3. Part A12. Assembled to 01-2.
Cool. That's that. And it's highly articulated. Let's take a close look. I didn't know that that little peeled paper thing means put a decal on there, but
Leg unit. 01-3. Part D26.
I knew
Assembled to 01-2.
it had something to do with that. But at this point, I've left all the decals off. I haven't put any decals on. Leave that for later. Not quite sure why they'd want you to put that on now. But anyway. Taking a look at some more detail in there.
At microraver. On Instagram. Leg unit. 01-3. Part E10 and E11. Identify. Leg unit. 01-3. Part E10 and E11. Clipped.
Well, these are some interesting parts. These E10, 11, and E11. These kind of some identifying features of the Astray. So, oh, okay. Watch this. This is a rude awakening. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. So, lesson learned. Plastic, especially the thin parts like this, are brittle. And no, be very careful. You're not whittling a piece of wood there, buddy. So, that was my first mistake. Breakage.
Leg unit. 01-3. Part E10. Assembled to 01-2.
Anyway, let's put the other part on. See how that looks, and that snaps in place like so. Very good. Doesn't look all the way in. Okay, here, this is what I
Leg
did.
unit. 01-3. Part E11. Assembled to 01-2.
I didn't even glue this part or anything. I just put one part in, then the other part at the bottom, and I called it done. And there's a little bit of a line there. If you look closely, there it is. But no. Anyway. Check all this stuff out on Instagram if you so desire.
Where is it? What'd you do to him? Same thing I'm going to do to you.
Leg unit. 01-3. Part C12. Identify.
Okay.
Leg unit. 01-3. Part C12. Clipped.
I'll give you a hint.
There you go. That's the an interesting part. Nice detail, I guess. That's what I mean.
Grid is live. Initiate light cycle pattern.
Leg unit. 01-3. Part C12. Assembled to 01-2. Leg unit 01-3. Part C1. Identify.
C1.
Leg unit 01-3. Part C1. Clipped.
Yeah, it's a nice, here's some chunky parts that fit on the knee and thigh of the leg. So, I guess C1 is,
Leg unit
clipping that.
01-3. Part C11. Clipped.
Still in the whittling mode here.
Leg unit 01-3. Part C1. Assemble to 01-2.
I noticed in the instructions, you can see a kind of color-coded, I guess, neon pink, but that shows you the parts on both parts where they actually connect.
Leg unit 01-3. Part C11. Assemble to 01-2.
But, there you go, we'll attach this knee part. C11. And snap. Wow, you know what? That was 21 minutes of pure Gunpla building fun. Yeah. Anyway, this was episode 1, and I think I got a leg done. Ha! Ah! Stay tuned for more, folks.